Welcome to the Pazzles Inspiration Studio Pro software. I am going to be giving you a tour of all of the exciting features included in our new software upgrade. One of the new features that we have included is that you no longer have to be connected to your inspiration or use an authentication to access your software. When you first install your software, you will be prompted to enter a registration key. You will need to be connected to the internet and have your inspiration connected and on to complete the registration. Right now, you are looking at the Inspiration Studio Pro workspace. Let me show you around. Your toolbar on the right-hand side of your screen has had several changes. We have added over 300 images to the image library, bringing your total amount of default images in the image library to over 700. We have also added our very popular WYSIWYG tool to the right-hand toolbar. Our freehand draw tool allows you to freehand draw anywhere on your page using your mouse or a drawing tablet. Our special effects tool allows you to add special effects to any design with just one click. Change your design into a charm by selecting Charm and Apply. Then you can add a funky scissor line. We have also made several changes to the color palette window. In your default color palette, you will find 14 brand new colors. There is also a brand new button at the bottom of your color palette called Papers. This window includes over 350 Pazzles texture papers. Use these fills to help you visualize what your final project will look like and to help you select what color of papers to use. Under the Tools button in your color palette, you will find two brand new tabs titled Lattice and Rhinestone. The Lattice feature allows you to convert any design into a lattice design. You can change the height of your lattice, the spacing, and the angle for literally hundreds of different lattice variations. The Rhinestone feature allows you to convert any design into a rhinestone design. Simply select the size of rhinestone that you want to use, change your spacing to approximately half of your stone size, and then select Apply. You can then preview what your final design will look like by selecting one of the rhinestone colors from the rhinestone window. Using this feature, you can create custom t-shirts and completely custom scrapbook embellishments. At the bottom of the workspace, you will find a brand new toolbar. The Lock and Unlock buttons allow you to lock any element on your page so that you cannot accidentally move it around. The Grid puts a grid on your page in any increment you select. The Wireframe allows you to view your design in wireframe. Construction Points allows you to view the construction points in your design. There are also several zoom features. The Web button takes you directly to pazzlescraftroom.com, where you can view more instructional videos and find inspiration. The Create Color Palette from Image button allows you to create your own completely custom color palette using any graphic image. Let me show you how it works. I will select the Create Color Palette from Image. I now have a completely custom color palette in my color palette window that has taken all of the colors from my image and created a color palette out of them. The last button is the Rhinestone button, and it will bring you back to the Rhinestone feature. This rhinestone design that we created earlier is not resizable. The reason it is not resizable is that the circle holes are designed for a specific size of rhinestone. When you increase or decrease the size of your design, you are also changing the size of those circle holes. However, in the Inspiration Studio Pro software, if you select your design and then hold down the Shift key as you change the size of your design, you can resize your design without changing the size of the holes for your rhinestones. There is also a brand new tool called the Lasso Selection Tool. This tool is useful for when you want to select multiple elements in your design, but are having difficulty selecting them any other way. To access the Lasso Selection Tool, go to your left-hand toolbar and select the Select Elements button. The advanced tools for the Select Element button should appear at the top of your screen. The second button in is the Lasso Selection Tool. To use it, simply click and drag a circle around the elements in your design that you want to select. And the elements that you drew around should now be selected. You may also notice that there is a small link icon at the top of these group of selected rhinestones. You can use this icon to group any selected elements simply by clicking on it. Under the Text Advanced Tools, you will find a new tool called Vertical Text. To use this tool, simply type a word on your page and then select the Vertical Text tool. There are also two brand new welding features on your left-hand toolbar called Subtract Weld and Weld and Subtract. To demonstrate to you how these welding tools work, I am going to bring in two shapes, a star and a square. If I use the regular welding tool to weld these together, this is what the results are. Select Subtract Weld, and now these are the results that you get. Weld and Subtract is a combination of both regular welding and subtract welding. To use it effectively, you will first need to fill your design with color. For the pieces that you want to be subtracted, fill them with white. You can then select all of the elements that you want to be welded or subtract welded, and then select Weld and Subtract. There's also a brand new feature in the software called Fit Object to Path. You may already be familiar with the tool called Fit Text to Path, which fits any text around any given path. Fit Object to Path works exactly the same way, except for it works with objects instead of with text. Go up to Shape and down to Fit Object to Path. You can select Full Path to make sure that your object fills the entire amount of the path. You can also adjust the spacing in between each object in your design. One of the other new exciting features in the Pazzles Inspiration Studio Pro software is that now, in addition to all of the other files that you've already been able to import, you can also import PDF vector files. To do this, go to File, select Import, and select EPS AI PDF, and then locate your saved PDF vector file. The Inspiration Studio Pro software now has an auto-save feature. This feature will save your design every 5 minutes so that if you have something unexpected happen, you won't lose all your work. Once you open your software back up, go to File, and then to Recovery, and you will find a folder full of backed up files of your projects. I hope you have enjoyed this short tour of all the exciting features in the Pazzles Inspiration Studio Pro software.